All right. So we are getting cheesecake. Hopefully it tastes good. I haven't had any yet. But we're going to move to the next phase, which is one reason that we're here is to give acknowledgement. And the acknowledgement is to multiple members. We have multiple people that are here that are coming into what we call our specialized ecosphere. And we call it that because we have multiple entities where people can have access to our facility. One point might be traditionally where you've usually seen myself or people in our clinic is physical therapy. You might be a Premier Personal Training member, and you might come into our world as a physical therapy extension patient. You might come in through massage. You might come in through our pre-employment exams we do. So there's a lot of different entities. So we have multiple people that are here. We want to bring acknowledgement to them. So first off, I want to acknowledge our Premier Personal Training members. These are really members, as I alluded to earlier, that want to make an improvement in their health, wellness, fitness, nutrition. But it's also a part of just wanting to get the most out of their life. We see individuals all the time in our physical therapy clinic that you hit an age, usually mid-40, and you start going, ooh, in 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, I see what's ahead of me. You have parents, you have grandparents, and you've watched them age. I hear you, Linda. And with that, we know that people want to have the best quality of life, movement, function, and independence. So we created our Premier Personal Training program, and this is for that type of individual. So the individuals I want to acknowledge now are members that are in our Premier Personal Training program, people that come and have us build programs for them, and it's a full year program. It's not just a month. It's not where they just do a couple exercises. It's where they're committed to a full year of improving their health, wellness, emotional health, physical health, or other. So right now, if you're a Premier Personal Training member, please stand up. So these are individuals that have dedicated their whole year to improving their health and wellness. So give them a round of applause. Thank you. Now, we also have individuals that start physical therapy with us. They're feeling great. They're doing awesome. And they tell me, gosh, can I just keep going? I don't want to really stop because if I go home, I'll do a couple exercises and I'll forget, and then life takes over and then I don't continue. So can I just continue to use your facility? And that really started our physical therapy extension program. And that's where we take individuals that are working on a dedicated body part, neck, back, shoulder, knee, wrist, whatever. And after we've discharged them, they continue in our facility and they work with an individual like myself or possibly Doug, and we continue to advance that body part. So if you're in the physical therapy extension program or even the Medicare physical therapy extension program, please stand up. Oh, none of them made it. No cake for you. So the last one I have is for individuals that came into our world for physical therapy. You know, we've been doing this over 10 years in as far as Sumner Specialized Physical Therapy, and that's usually your access point. So if at some point you've received care from us from the physical therapy side that's led to some of these others, I'd like to also acknowledge you for being a part of our ecosphere, being a part of what we're trying to do, because truly we're trying to make a difference for our community. We're trying to make a difference for individuals like you that are here, trying to improve your health, wellness, pain, function, so you can now lift your grandkids, so you can go for a walk, you can continue to extend your life. So if you've received care from us for physical therapy, please stand now. I see some of you sitting, and I know I've treated you. Say again?
Because I'm in boat, I still have a little bit to go on the regular.
So Betty brings a great point, because Betty she actually comes to us from a different entry point, which is our classes that we've added this year. So we've added 6-week classes that are dedicated to just one specific area: posture, balance, fitness, nutrition. And we have individuals that work for us. We call these sprints, for a 6-week sprint to really try and make a big improvement in their life. So Betty, yes, you've been a part of that. Thank you for being here tonight. So at this point, thank you to all those members, the PPT members, the PTE, the individuals that have frequented us for physical therapy. So I think either this year or it might have been last year, I started saying, you know what, we need to have company awards. And I said, let's think of some names. And the name I really wanted for our awards was the Speshy. Specialized Physical Therapies, the Speshy. And nobody was behind me on that. Everybody's like, no, that's so dumb. We don't like it. So just know these are our Specialized Fitness Awards, AKA the Speshy, okay? But before I get into the awards, earlier when I was talking about the PPT program, I was talking about the PTE, I left a large component out. And this has to do with our legacy members. So a legacy member is something that we created this year, and this was for an individual that has been a part of our Premier Personal Training Program for over 2 years. So they've been with this, and this is their 3rd installment. They've reinstated for a 3rd year. Now think about that. That's a huge commitment. I mean, some marriages don't even last that long. And now they're saying, hey, we believe in what you're providing us, and we want to continue to build and build. So this year we started legacy members, which 1, they get special bonuses and discounts, but 2, they get their handprint on our wall. So we paint their hand, we put it on the wall, and they get to put their name on it. And above at the top it says legacy member. They also get gold t-shirts that say legacy member, so that everybody knows that they've been here the longest. They know what they're doing, that they've consistently committed to it. But for me, I see a legacy member as a partner. That's somebody that I can take a new noob, a rookie, and bring them in and say, hey, follow so-and-so. Talk to them, get to know them, because they're doing it all right. They know everything about this. And those legacy members, they know, because I'm going to single you out here in a minute. But you have helped me and the individuals that help with this program grow it in a positive way through your kind candor, through your friction is what I call it, so that we can provide a greater experience for the next people that come along. So right now, I want to introduce Peggy. So Peggy's already standing, so she doesn't need to stand. Give her a round of applause, please. So 2 years ago, a little bit more than that, I was thinking, gosh, we really need to create these programs because we got the training facility, and I'm telling Mackenzie, I'm like, gosh, this would be great because we have enough people that are already saying, well, can I just continue my physical therapy right over here? So we went through and started devising these and building them and thinking, okay, now we can let people know about it. And just out of the blue, Peggy just calls me and says, hey, I saw your newspaper article, and I was just wondering, do you know anywhere that could help me with my fitness goals? We could probably help you. And so she just jumps aboard, first one right out of the gate, and has been instrumental for us. She's been an individual that has given me great insight. She's a counselor, so half the time she counsels me. But she is a part of all of our programs, from the 4% to the small groups. She has been there from the beginning, and also truly gives me kind candor to where she's like, Rob, you need to do better in this area. It's like, gosh, Peggy, you're right. Okay, how can we do that? So she's really an individual that has been a partner to help grow the program where it is today. So our first legacy member was Peggy. Thank you. Now our second legacy member is an individual that came to me even before Peggy, and she was actually an individual that was, I think, my second physical therapy patient ever when I started the clinic over on Main Street. So Cindy Bardwell, if you could stand. She's in the back. She's going to love this. So Cindy, much like Peggy, has been a champion for me because she came to me even before I even really had my clinic open. And I hadn't even started. I was in my father-in-law's office. Kelly, thank you. And I'm still doing home health. And Cindy says, hey, can you help me with my knee? Can you just see me at Terry's? I'm like, yes, we could do that. Let's make it a go. And so the same thing, she has been a champion, not just at that clinic, not just in physical therapy, but even outside, to where she'll go and fight for us for things that aren't even related to physical therapy. So she's an individual that as soon as I started doing these programs, she's one that happened to be seeing me for physical therapy again. I said, this is available. She's like, immediately, I'm in. She said, if you're doing it, it's going to be good. Let's go. So that unwavering faith that she has always had in me for some reason. I don't know what I did.
It's me.
It's Mandy, yes, it's my wife. But I appreciate it because Cindy now has been 2 years in our program. And she, again, painted hand on the wall, gold t-shirt, and she's another individual that we look to for guidance for other members. So Cindy, round of applause, thank you. Now the third individual that's on the wall, but they're not here today, they couldn't be here, they had another engagement, a wedding or funeral or one of those. They're both the same, right? They both have food. Oh, I'm sorry, you told me not to do this. But they couldn't be here tonight. But Lana Hughes is our other legacy member. Now Lana is another individual that has seen us for years and years, has been a champion of ours. And she is really paired up, as all of our staff knows, all of our providers know, she's paired up with Bill. And Bill and Lana are a force that have been in our clinic a lot. Bill, I can almost give a legacy award, even though he's not in our program, because he's been with us and he's made such huge strides in his development into our PTE program, our 6-week courses, our physical therapy, that both of them together are truly legacy members for us. So even though they're not here, please give Lana and Bill a round. So I'm going to give a kind of legacy fourth member. And this is because we haven't gone through and done our true legacy event. And usually our legacy event is at the end of the month, where once people renew again, then they come in and we bring our other members in and they can put their handprint on the wall and they do the whole thing. And we video it and we paddle them. Don't we spank them, Allie? No, we're not doing that anymore. Okay, thank you, Peggy, for having us not do that anymore. So our other member that hasn't gone through the whole deal is actually Tiffany Wells. So Tiffany, if you could stand. And here's the thing about Tiffany as well, and I really wanted to recognize her because she's an individual that saw me, again, by myself over on Main Street, and she's one that also put a bug in my ear that said, hey, can you start doing personal training? Can you start doing something other than physical therapy? Because I have all these other goals. And by golly, she does. I mean, she's put the task to me to say, hey, I want to hike, 19 miles in a day, I believe it was. She always has a very specific, long, arduous goal, and she's dedicated to it. So she's an individual that has told me multiple times, do this, try this, and she's believed in us for years and years and years. So again, Tiffany, I want to recognize you. Thank you as well.
Thank you, because when I was asking you to help me get to Half Dome, you had me do these awful step-ups on that big box. And I hated doing them, but as part of my program, I did it.
Yeah.
And when I got to the trail leading up to Half Dome, it was huge rocks that I had to climb up, and I thought, yay, Rob!
The praise is fantastic, but the truth is that without you just doing the work, it's hard to get the results you did. So the congratulations is yours. Again, I want to get your handprint on the wall as well. But let's move to the main event, the Speshy, right? The Speshy Award. All right, maybe not. Okay, so I have 5 awards. Let's start with our first one. And this first award, oh, by the way, the Speshies, look at these guys, see? Okay, so this first award is titled the Rising Rookie Award. So anybody that has been with us for the first time or is in their first year and has been shown exceptional dedication and progress in their fitness journey, we want to honor them for that. And that's what we want to do tonight. And these awards by no means are to put anybody else's shine down. It's just acknowledgement, because a lot of our members won't receive an award, but they've done exceptional work in our clinic, okay? But this Rising Rookie Award goes to John Dorwin. Come on up, John. So as John comes up here, and let's go this way, John, because the steps are over here once you make it. So John receives this award because John had a specific goal as well. He has a functional goal that professionally he wants to be able to do this summer and beyond. But he's been an individual that's been on our 4% clubs. He's been coming into the gym. He's been seeing us for physical therapy. Pretty much, I think he's even done massage. I mean, he's just, yeah, he has. So whatever we throw at him, here you go, John. And here's a box so you don't shatter it.
Okay, thank you very much.
So whatever we throw at him. But he also gets a Rising Rookie Award because when he's on our 4% club or he's in our small groups and he's in our facility, he's a guy that I call a contributor. And he's an individual that looks for others and lifts them up. He takes people's comments that they make in the 4% club and he adds to them and gives them credit for it, and he's a collaborator. And those are the type of people that we need in our lives that look to others and try and lift them up. And so he's figured it out. He's a wise individual that he gains more by lifting others, and indirectly he lifts himself up in a way as well. So John, thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right, the next Speshy.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
So the next Speshy, this individual's not here. They informed me that they wouldn't be here. But this is a purely objective award. And this award goes for the personal training client who has consistently shown perseverance and determination in completing the highest percentage of workouts despite any setbacks or challenges. So the reason I say it's objective is because, yes, I track your workouts. And I can see your percentage of completion. So I know how many you're completing. So this individual over the last year has completed the most highest percentage, and I hit a threshold of they have to have at least 100 workouts. So this individual is not here tonight, but we can still give her a round of applause. This is Susie Gotham. All right. So this next award, I call it the Functional Fitness Award. And this is for the individual, the personal training client who has achieved significant improvements in their functional fitness. So I'm going to announce this person. I want to come up here and I'll tell you exactly why they get the Functional Fitness Award. This goes to Linda Hall. So Linda receives this award because she had specific goals related to her lower body that she wanted to be able to accomplish because she was specifically going on a vacation. So she wanted to, I believe it was Thailand, and she had a ton of steps that she was going to have to walk up. Congratulations. And she was going to have to walk up a ton of steps. She's going to be doing a lot of walking, and she had a lot of concern. She's going, well, I don't want to go there and not be able to do these. I won't be able to enjoy my experience. I won't be able to truly take in the vacation. And she came, actually, while she's on vacation, she's emailing me. I did all these steps today. I couldn't believe it. I went to the top. I was able to ride I got knocked over by a baby elephant. I'm okay. But she came back and has been such a champion of ours with her experience, because that's truly what our program is about taking individuals that are uncertain that they will be able to achieve certain things in their life, and then give them the platform to achieve them. But it takes individuals like Linda that says, hey, these are the steps I'm going to go through, or willing to go through, to achieve that. And she did, and I'm thankful for it. You received the Functional Fitness Award. Don't break that. You get this box as well. Yeah, complimentary. All right, 2 more Spechies, right? We still going Speshy? If I say it enough, we'll just go with it. No? No?
It's not gonna happen. I like it, Rob, it's okay.
Yes. You finally got my joke.
To make it sound grown, I think you should use it a little bit longer. Oh, goodness.
All right, so this next award I call the Iron Champion Award. So this actually goes to the client with the most completed workouts overall. So we had percentage earlier for Susie, but this is actually the most completed. So an individual that might have 3, 4, 5, 6 workouts a week is accomplishing them each and every week. So this person really is showing up every single week and getting it done. So this award goes to Peggy. So anybody that's in our program that's been in the clinic, you know there's 2 things. Peggy is going to be there 2 to 3 times per week, and she's going to show up on the 4% Club. She'll be in and out of the clinic at some point, but she's been, again, as I spoke earlier about the legacy stuff, she's been a champion for quite a while. So thank you, Peggy.
She's a champion.
She's a champion. Thank you. Congratulations. You get your box, your complimentary box. All right, the last Speshy I have. See, it's growing on you. The last Speshy I have is for the personal training client who has participated in the most activities and events. Now, this is a subjective award. It's not like the others that are objective. This is one that I personally just picked out because this individual is always game to try everything. From our 4% Club, to our community events, to our small groups, to whatever else I just make up in my head. They're like, okay, I'll come, I'll be there. And so this person also is a very positive individual. She looks at things with a glass half full. She's a person that when she's in the facility, everybody's like, hey, 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 hey. She seems to know the whole town, which can be good or bad for people. But for her, it's very good because she's a positive person that it just exudes off of her. And I'm very, very happy to give her this award. This is for Kathy Hallam.
Yeah.
So Kathy has, as many people do, different things that are challenges in her life. And she never uses them as crutches. She never uses them as excuses. She just continues to see what can she do each day. So as Darren had mentioned before in his talk with us, the 1%, I have to say Kathy lives the 1%. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so now I'm giving you options. I'll give you options. It's an either or. It's like with your kids. You only give them even or. You don't ever give them more than that. So I'll give you even an either or. 1, I have a full speech that I want to give you. It's about 20 minutes.
No, it's not.
It is. It's about 20 minutes. Okay? It is. It is.
Have you timed yourself?
Yes. Yeah. When I walked with Blue this morning. So either A, I could give the speech, or B, I can close this, but you have to stay and dance with us.
We dance. We dance.
I only heard people up here. I know you guys are in. What about everybody back there?
least dance a couple of
Anybody for speech?
Record it and send it.
All right. All right, so I will record it, and I'll send it to the 3 people that said yes.
Just send it to Anthony.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anthony. And Linda, thank you. Kathy, I know you're in. So, yes, two notes here. Thank you. I was getting my clothes on. Take that visual. I was getting my clothes on and getting ready to come down here, and I thought to myself, what if nobody shows up today? And I was already telling my wife, and I said, this is just experience. So, because those are the mind games I play with myself. I just try and create positive spins on things. So I'm like, it's just experience. Even if nobody showed up, even if like 5 people showed up, we're going to have a heck of a time. And to sit there and have everybody come through the door and be able to greet them with their smiley faces, everybody's dressed up, everybody's so excited, it actually got me emotional. Because I'm thankful that there's enough people here that believe in what we're doing. Not just in the specialized strength stuff, but also in our physical therapy, in our massage, and really what we're trying to do as a community. So I'm thankful, one, for you guys attending. I really am. The biggest one that I got to touch on is my wife. So she's an individual that sees me through the full circle. And she has given me a ton of strength for the last 20 years. It'll be 20 years this July, as far as married, but 23 overall. She's seen me up, down. She's seen me when I'm before school, when I'm just a baseball player, when I'm 19 years old, and now she sees me now. So this strength she gives me in her belief is huge. But more so, it's actually what she tells me what I don't want to hear is where I get the biggest thank you to her. Because she knows that I'm a person, and people that know me close, that I like to keep going. And I like to, let's do this, and let's do this, and let's go that. And I'm truly thankful for her that she has looked at me many times and said, no, you're not doing this. But you need people like that in your life. You need people in your life that will tell you what you're doing is enough. And it's not just professionally. It's not just when we were coaching or other things. It's really in the moment now. Just enjoy what you have now. Enjoy your kids now. Enjoy your family now. Enjoy what you're doing now. And she never says you can't dream and you can't do those things. It's more of a pause. Halt, think about it. Enjoy this. So for me, I'm immensely and forever thankful to you, honestly, for just believing in me and being the champion you are to help all of this happen. So thank you so much, honey. Anybody that's in the facility knows that the engine that makes the wheel turn is really Mackenzie. And so when we look at this stuff that we're doing here, it's very nice for me that I have an individual that just I can present ideas to, and then she decides how to execute it. So this event, huge. I appreciate all the effort that you put into it, the energy you put into it, the dedication that you just say, let's go. And as my wife would agree, she's an individual that means a lot to our family, not just to the profession that we have. So we're immensely thankful for you as well. We've got DJ Denny here over on the side, who is actually my dad, if you didn't know that. And truly, truly blessed to have a role model like him that has consistently showed me what it's like to be a man, honestly. And he's led just from the front, from example. After the age of 8, he didn't have to spank me too much, even though I was a slow learner. But more so is just the example that he's portrayed, and he still does today. So anybody that works with us knows, or a lot of our clients know, that he's always there. And he's willing to do whatever it takes, from helping here to cutting the grass, cleaning up, whatever. Just whatever we need, he's willing to help. And so to have an individual like that in your life from the time you were born on, it is the luckiest thing I could have as an individual looking to grow into becoming a young man. So thank you, Dad. I appreciate it. Second note, he would be really mad if I didn't say this. When we dance, which you agreed to, remember? Agreed to it. This isn't the 20-minute speech, even though it's turning out to be. This is supposed to be the conclusion. So he said that when we dance, that if anybody didn't bring a date, or if your husband won't get off of his chair, he will dance with you. Yeah. He loves dancing. Okay? So just to give you a heads up, he made me say that. I want to express the tireless effort that all of our staff does on a consistent day to day. We've known the last 2 weeks that we've had certain focus to build this going, and it still happens. Mackenzie's gone over spring break. I'm gone over spring break. Things still happen. And it's not that it just happens, it excels. Our clients consistently send me emails saying how great our staff is, what a great job that they do, that the treatments that they're providing, how it's making an impact in their life. From the faces when they're greeting through the door, that everybody's happy. We call it the magic. There's just something different here. But it doesn't happen without people that actually care, that are under the same roof as us. And I'm truly, truly thankful to everybody that's a part of that makes it go. Sometimes it's not always easy. You know, last year was harder. But the wheel's turning easier now. So I appreciate you guys for working with us through that. Overall, I'll wrap this up, that I'm truly appreciative to the community. And I'm really appreciative to people like you that have seen the big vision that we're trying to do and allow us the grace to fail. And so like an event like this, I don't know if anybody's going to show up or if anybody wants to, but you do. So I'm appreciative to the chance to at least fail and then learn from it and continue to grow. So I'm thankful to you again for being a part of what we're doing for this event and future events, from partaking in our massage, our personal training, our physical therapy, and consistently coming back to us and telling us how we've made a difference in your life, but also ways that we can make it better. So again, thank you to you as well.